Yo, hi, welcome. Tuesday, 5 p.m. What's up? How are we doing? I'm great. Thanks for asking. You didn't ask, but you might have. So first and foremost, Oracle is what we're on. It's a long old. I actually linked it in the YouTube description. So if you're on that, it's actually there for once. But this is what it looks like. So it's like Oracle, which is ORACLE. LE, yeah, OLE. About this flow. So this flow is going to be weird, and I say that a lot about a lot of my flows, but a lot of new stuff. So I really want you to pay attention here. I'm going to go over the beginning chunk because it is special. So how this works: we start each round in a high plank. We are going to do some toe taps to leg curls. So I'm going to flex my toes, reaching back as far as I can. One foot is hovered, and then I just bend that knee, squeeze the hamstring, try to kick the butt as strong as I can, and we take it back. We'll do 5 of those. I do want the leg as strong as you can, although my foot and calf have already started to cramp, so maybe not, but good luck. What's important is after we do this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to take it to side plank, not the way that you think. So whatever leg is lifting, my right leg is going to be on the bottom in your side plank. So if it was my left leg, we turn to the left, and the body is on the bottom. Ideally, it is hovering. If it's too much, we can drop it to the floor. I do not want you to go assisted side plank below the hip. If you're dropping it, try to drop it here. My intention with this is less about side plank, more about building a line of strength on the inside of the leg. So then you can hover. Here is round 1. Round 2, we might bring the knee to the chest. Round 3, we might straighten. With this back foot, you can press through the pinky toe side edge of the foot. Or if it feels good to build more strength, you might go to the big toe side edge. Just make sure the knee feels is okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're taking it to a figure 4 shape. So when knee comes to chest, we cross it over, drop the hand, and walk it all the way back to your funky chair. It is also another big transition. If you can't do a funky chair walk back and up, just find stork pose and then funky chair if you need to, but ideally don't let the foot touch the floor, if that makes sense. If not, good luck, because it's going to be an interesting flow. With that being said, we'll get started. So child's pose at the back of your mat, you can start there. If you want to start the music with me, again, we're on Oracle on Spotify. We will start that in 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So as it's going child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide on the back of your mat. And so the hips back to the heels. And spread the arms forward for a few moments to start to breathe. And pull your attention inwards to your breath, to yourself. And just know for the next 60 to 70 minutes, nothing else matters. You don't need to focus on anything outside this room. Any ballots, any Supreme Court justices, really anything, or coronavirus, all the things. Just right here, right now is this mat. Yourself. And the next 60 minutes devoted to nothing but that. If you'd like to take some time, set an intention for your class, a great time to do so. And with an intention of mind on the next inhale breath, shift forward to a tabletop position, hands and knees. Adjust the hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Right away, we start to cat and cow. So you know the drill. It can be a normal cat and cow or any kind of spinal movement. Anything that feels good, just see how the body feels today. Maybe the hips are a little sore, maybe a shoulder sore, maybe nothing is sore. But just take note of the body and know every time you come onto the mat, does not have to be give it everything you've got, all out effort. It is okay to pull back, and sometimes it's even better. So if that's your day, that's your day. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Right away, start to pedal out the legs. Really emphasize driving those heels to the floor. Since we are going to do those leg curls a little later, we want to warm up the back of the legs as much as we can. And of course, we might pedal the arms a little bit here as well. Continue to move or find your stillness in the center of the mat, downward facing dog. Again, the chest melt a little deeper. You might bend the knees a little bit to get that as well. Ragdoll. Walk the hands back to the feet. Once you ride, bend the knees, grab across the elbows, hang out. Sway if you like, or find movement, which is the same thing. Sway or find stillness. I think I've done that a lot these days. But just anything, again, that feels good. Checking the back of the legs, the tailbone,
Low back, notice if anything is screaming out. And again, pay attention to those things. Good. Release the hands down. Deeper bending knees, roll up the spine, piece by piece, head, neck, last thing that comes up.
Once you arrive, some big shoulder shrugs backwards. And some forwards. And take the arms up to the sky, inhale, breath, palms can meet. And then forward fold, exhale, take it all the way to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat on the back. High plank, plant the hands, walk them all the way forward. And then lower to the belly as slow or as quick as you need to go. Once down, flatten the toes. And press feet down, squeeze the thighs. When you're ready on the inhale breath, lift a cobra of your height as high as you need to make it. And then exhale, slowly bring it down. And 2 more, inhale, breath, chest lifts. Exhale to release. Good, last one, inhale, breath, lift the chest to your highest height as high as you'd like to go. In child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide. And send it all the way back to the heels. Good, your next inhale, breath, tabletop. Your own exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to the sky. And from the down dog, inhale, breath, rise high to the toes, look between your hands. Exhale, bend the knees, step or walk forward, forward fold. Feet in together or hip width distance stance. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten that spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Inhale, rise, flat back, take the arms all the way overhead. And then forward fold, exhale, take it back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift and length through spine. Vinyasa. Plant the hand step or hop, high to low plank, or any other route. I hope your phone is on shuffle because I just had to fix mine. And from the down dog, inhale your right leg up. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step outside of that right hand. Once you rise, stay steady and move around, shift forward, back, side to side. Anything that feels good, nothing that does not. And to stay or have the twist, lift the right arm up to the sky. And gaze can follow. And as you do, check in with the left hand. Are you sinking into the heel? Can you actively press with the fingers and the knuckle, I guess? The part where your finger meets the hand palm. So like the edge of the palm, not the heel is essentially what I'm trying to say, anywhere but that. And drop the hand inside the leg. And chest forward, inhale, breath. And then hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. And active squat. Left foot steps forward. Bend the knees, lift chest, arms go forward. Hands heart to stand. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step left foot, then right foot back, high plank. And stay or full push up as low as you can. When you're ready, it's knees. Shift back the forearms. And slide into your upward facing dog, inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And right away, that left leg goes up to sky, inhale, breath. And then lizard lunge, exhale, step it outside the hand. And stay steady, move around, anything that felt good that first time. And stay or twist, left arm lifts. And gaze can follow, but again, check in with that right hand. Can you actively press through the fingers? And drop inside the leg. And chest forward, inhale, breath. Hips back, straighten that leg, exhale. Good, active squat, right foot steps forward. You bend the knees, lift the chest, arms go forward as well. Hands heart to stand. Good, arms high, inhale, breath. Bend knees, hands go forward. And plant hands, step right foot, then left foot back, high plank. Stay or that full push up as low as you can. From there, it's the knees. And shift back the forearms. And slide into your upward facing dog. Inhale, breath. When you're ready, down dog, tuck the toes. Lift the hips. On the breath. So again, just to recap, we'll find a high plank. We'll do some stuff on a floating leg. That floating leg will be on the bottom of your side plank. So the floating leg is not on the top today. It's on the bottom. You can't float it, put it down, but don't put it down below the hip. When you're ready, let's do it round one. On the inhale breath, shift forward to a high plank position. Stack the shoulders over wrist, just the feet as needed. From here, can you start to lift the right foot, point the foot, point it, make it strong as you can. And then from here, can you just bend that knee, try to kick the butt with the right foot, pause. Good, straighten the leg, extend, that's 1 of 5 that we're doing. We bend the knee, try to kick the butt, squeeze the hamstring. And straighten the leg, and kick the butt. And straight leg is 4. And kick the butt is 4. Last one, straight leg. And then kick the butt. From here, we'll spin to the right. So your left heel is going to spin down, your right knee is hovering below you in a side plank variation. We're here for 5. And really press through that left foot, hold it for 4. And for 3. 2, drop the left hand. For a funky chair, cross the right ankle over the knee. And bend the knee, then slowly walk the hands all the way back. Once the heel lands, you bend the knee, sit low. And then hands come heart center. So again, if you can't make that transition, just hover that right leg as you go back, find a stork, and then your funky chair. Good, now wherever you are, keep the crossing legs. Can you just stand to straighten out the bottom left leg? And then exhale, bend the knee, just sit a little bit lower, hands can go forward, hips go backward for 5. As low as you can for 4. 3. 2, listen close, you'll slowly stand, cross the right ankle over left, spin to the left, face the back, and then your left foot's gonna take a big step back, crescent lunge shape. So the crescent lunge will start, arms go up to the sky. So again, right foot is forward at the back of the mat, we're facing the back. Told you it's gonna get weird. From here, meet the palms. Hands heart center, perch twist to the right, so your left elbow goes to the right thigh. And if it doesn't work for any reason, back of the forearm works just the same. Now listen close. Star pose, open to the left, big stretch, heels coming in. And then you'll face the front, step the back foot in a half step or so. Exhale, fold over these legs, intense side stretch, pyramid, whatever you want to call it. So feet are slightly staggered, heel to heel or a little bit wider. On the inhale breath, halfway lift by length through spine. And then exhale, fold, feel the right hip move forward. Left hip moves back. Good. From here, can you take both hands inside your left leg? Step the right foot forward, so about hip width distance maybe off the mat. Lift that right arm up to the sky as you bend the left knee. So left knee is bent, right leg is straight. From here, right hand around the low back. Left arm goes around the thigh. You try to find the fingertips, so deep bend and then you get it. Once you got it, try to straighten the legs and pull. And if you can't grab the fingertips, just grab the back of the hands with your right hand. Have fun. Good. Release the bind, deep squat. You might need to adjust on the mat. Sit all the way low between the legs this time. Hands come heart center. You press elbows to thighs, thighs to elbows. So nice and tall. Stay here or crow pose. Plant the hands, knees to triceps, arm balance, or skip it. Weave vinyasa in 5. In 4. In 3. And 2, step or hop vinyasa. Your choice. So we're going to find that second side. Same thing. And if you're getting lost, don't worry. You've got 3 rounds to do relatively the same thing. We will pick up transitions and smooth things out a little bit more, but for the most part, it's the same. When you're ready on the inhale, breath shift forward, high plank shoulders over the wrist. Hover the left foot, flex the toe, or point the toes, make the leg strong. From here, can you bend the knee, try to kick the butt with your pointed foot, then extend the leg, tap the toe on the floor. That's 1 of 5. We go bent knee for 2, straight leg for 2, bent knee for 3, and straight leg for 3. Good. Bend it for 4. Straighten for 4. Last one, bend for 5. Straighten for 5. Bend it for 6. And then drop the back heel, the right heel to the left. You'll lift the right arm. So again, your left leg is floating underneath you in your side plank. For 5. And for 4. And for 3. And 2, drop the right hand, funky chair. That left ankle crosses over the right knee. You walk it all the way back. Now I like to hop my foot in a little bit and then lift the hands. But again, anything that you need to do to make that transition is going to work the best for you. Good. Keep the leg straight. Just straighten out the right leg, come to stand. And then bend the knee, hands go forward. You try to move the hips back, sit lower. Hold it for 5. Hold it for 4. And 3. And 2, slowly stand, cross ankle over ankle. Spin around to face the back, and then your right foot takes a big step back, crescent lunge. So again, right foot is at the back of the mat. From here, meet the balls. Hands come on center, prayer twist to the left. So right elbow goes left thigh, and again, you try to lift the thumbs to the chest. Go slow in star pose, open right heels, come in, toes out. And then you face the front, back foot half step in, fold over the legs, intense side stretch. So hands all the way to the floor. If you need to bend the front knee, by all means that works, but try to keep it straight. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. And then exhale, fold as the right hip moves back, left hip moves forward. Good, both hands inside the right leg. Left foot steps forward about hip width distance. Then we lift that left arm to the sky. Bend the right knee as you do, so right knee is bent. Your right arm goes under that leg. Left hand around the back, try to find the fingertips, and then straighten the leg as much as you can. Again, you might be going for that half bind, left hand just around the back, whatever works. Good, deep squat, release the legs, adjust the stance, sit nice and low. So heels are about under the shoulders or so, but you're growing tall through the crown of the head. And stay here or crow pose, plant hands, knees to triceps, arm balance, or skip it. You got it, we're here for 5. And for 4. And 3. And 2, step or hop, vinyasa. Round 2. Same thing, adding on. If you've noticed, this was a lot of weird kind of stances with the feet. I'm leaving it to you to adjust the feet where they need to be on your mat. You don't have to stand on the mat the whole time. You might move off it, it's okay, but you might need to adjust. Let's do it. On the inhale, brush it forward to the high plank position. When you're ready, point the right foot, hover the right foot. 3 of these this time with a 3-second hold. So we bend the right knee, squeeze for 3, 2, 1, point for 3, 2, 1, squeeze for 3, 2, 1, point for 3, 2, 1, last one, squeeze 3, 2, 1, straight to the side plank. So that back heel, turns to the right, there's my cramp. That left arm is to the sky. Say you're the challenge, your right knee can come towards the chest, almost like you're doing a stork pose, but in a side plank. We're here for 5. And for 4. And 3, 2, the funky chair, cross ankle over knee. And drop the hand and walk it all the way back. Sit low in your funky chair. So same thing as before, option to lift the heel. So as you straighten the leg, you'll stay or lift the heel off the floor. Try to toe stand a moment. And then back to the funky chair. Bend the knee. Arms can go forward. You gotta go for depth this one. We're here for 5. Maybe the hip can go below the knee for 4. And 3. And 2, slowly stand, ankle over ankle. Spin around, step the left foot back, arms go forward, reach, and then take it straight to the prayer twist, your left elbow to that right thigh. Good, stay here, open the arms, your left hand towards the floor, right arm to the sky, we work this twist. I'm good for 5. For 4. 3. 2, slowly star pose, open left, and then face the front, half step in, back foot. This time your left hand comes to the hip. When you're ready, hand to the hips, take it down. Your right hand comes to the shin, ankle or floor, twist a triangle. Stay here with the left hand or add your twist. That left arm goes to the sky. You're trying to stack the shoulders over the bottom leg and keep a flat back. So that means the hand is on the shin, and it's on the shin. We're here for 5. 4. And for 3. And 2, both hands to floor, fold. Good. From here, can you take the hands inside of the left leg
Keep the leg shape, just bend the left knee right away. So it's almost like a warrior one. Same bind concept. My left arm is gonna reach under and up to the sky. My right hand's gonna go around the back. If I find the fingers trips, try to keep it as I work to straighten that leg as much as you can. And if this is a lot, you just go to that hamstring stretch and fold. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you keep this bind as you just step the right foot forward, hip width distance or so, feet in one line. You try to melt the chest between the legs. So the same bind concept, just with different legs. Good. When you're ready, deep squat. Readjust on the mat. Release the hands. Hands come out center. You sit it nice and low. Now this next part's going to get a little weird. Your left hand is going to go to the floor. Your right foot might need to step forward, but it's a lizard lunge. Big step back, left foot. Right hand reaches forward. From there, can you go as low as you can to the floor? So it's a lizard lunge, just going for depth. Only the hands and feet are touching the floor if you can. We're here for 5. For 4. And for 3. And 2, lift the chest, straighten the arms, right arm up to the sky. The side plank. Your right foot steps back to meet the left. This time that floating leg is on top. If you want to go to a wild thing, that's the other option. Wherever you are, we're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, come back to side plank if you lost it. And then lizard lunge, right foot takes a big step on the outside of the mat. Right hand stays lifted forward. Good. From here, can you kick? Bring the left knee into the chest. Kick the foot forward, try to touch the hand. Hold there and bounce. So I'm using my right hand, or my left hand, and my right foot to bounce. Gain momentum, as much strength as you need to. It's stork pose. Bring it up. You'll lose that foot, straighten the leg, hold it for 5. Belly pulls in, hold it for 5. And for 4. And 3. And 2, when the toes land, it's warrior 2. Back heel spins, you open the arms to the left. Keep the legs, front palm flips, reverse. You can extend it side angle. Take it forward, fight for the bent knee, elbow to thigh, right hand to the floor. We will find a bind here if you'd like. You can often skip the bind, or we go half bind left arm around the back. Maybe that full bind right arm wraps underneath. Whatever bind you're in, we're here for 5. Good, fight for that leg 4. And for 3. And 2, slowly reverse the triangle, straighten the leg, high by the back wall a moment. 3, leg down dog, bring on the hand, straighten the foot. And take the front foot up to the sky behind you, inhale. And then right knee, right elbow, shift forward, try to touch it. Exhale, inhale, take it back. And then exhale to left elbow, same thing, just tap it. Good, 3, leg down dog, take it up. And to runner's lunge, knee to nose, step it through. And then forward fold, step it to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. Exhale, fold, bring it down. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms overhead. And then forward fold, exhale, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. You choose crow pose again or vinyasa. So the choice is yours. We've already done a crow. If you want another one, you might even try one legged. You might just try to hover that right knee in the center of the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2. When you're ready, jump it back. From the breath. Same thing. And second side. From the down dog, on the inhale breath, shift forward to the high plank position, stack the shoulders over the wrists. Your left foot will hover, so hover the foot, point the toes for 1, and then bend and kick the butt, hold it for 3, 2, 1, point toes for 3, or kick, straight leg 3, 2, 1, bend knee for 3, 2, 1, straight leg for 3, 2, 1, bend knee for 3, 2, side plank, your back heel spins left, you lift the right arm. So again, that left knee hovers, below you is option 1, or left knee to the chest, option 2, hold it for 5. Whatever, option for 4. And 3, and 2, funky chair, cross the ankle over the knee, and drop the hand, walk it back. When you're ready, bend the knees, sit it low. And gaze forward as much as you can, try to lift the chest, but keep your hips low. Good. Keep the legs straight. We stand. Optional lift the right heel for that challenge. And then heel drops. Bend the knees. Sit as low as you can. Hands go forward. Hips move back a little bit more for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Slowly stand. Ankle over ankle. Spin around. Step your right foot back. Arms go forward a moment. And then prayer twist to the left. Right elbow, left thigh. Stay here with your challenge. Open the arms. Right hand can reach towards the floor. Left arm to the sky. But remain active in that back right leg. We're here for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2. Star pose. Open right shoulder stance. And then spin to the front. Twisted triangle. Right hand comes to hip. Hand to the hips. Left hand to shin, ankle, or floor. When you're ready, that right arm lifts. So if you look at me again, my spine is long. We're not rounding the spine to go lower. More about lifting the chest forward, less about how low the hand can go. We're here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Drop the hands inside the leg. Bend your right knee. So again, my right arm's going to swing under the right leg, palm to the sky. Left hand around the back. I try to find the fingers. Once I've got it, I straighten the leg, keep this stance. And if you can't take this, if it's too much, just go to that pyramid, just fold over the leg. Wherever you are, can you move the right hip back a little 5. 4. 3. 2. Keep the arm bind. Just step that left foot forward, hip width distance. Try to pull your right shoulder in between the legs. Deep squat. Readjust if you need to. Bend the knees, sit all the way low between the legs. Good. So again, the idea is a lizard lunge, a low lizard lunge, I'll call it. So my right hand's going to plant. Right foot steps back, left arm goes forward. And then I try to go as low to the floor, only touching the hand and the feet. Hold it for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, lift the chest, lift your left arm up, side plank. When you're ready, that left foot steps back. It might be a wide open as well if you'd like, or just a normal side plank. We're here for 5. Good, your side plank for 4. And for 3. And 2, it's a wide step. Try to keep the left hand lifted, but lizard lunge, that left foot steps forward. Once it's there, my left arm reaches forward. And then I go for the kick, right knee to chest, then kick the foot to the hand. Once I'm there, I'm using my right hand and my left foot to gain kind of momentum. And then eventually, it's stork pose, big jump. Right leg comes up, hold it 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, warrior 3, your right leg flies back. Body parallel, any adjustments are upward grabs 5. Hold it for 4. And 3. And 2, toes land, it's warrior 2. I need you to fight for this bent left knee. It's gonna burn, it's gonna suck, I want you to fight for it. You've done this many times, you can do it again, reverse the warrior, do not straighten that leg. Next time, we'll take it forward, find the bind once you're ready. So again, that half bind right hand around the back, or the full bind left arm goes over, under, wherever you are. Try to bring the shoulders over that left leg. Hold it for 5. And keep that knee bent. 4. Almost there for 3. And 2, reverse the triangle. You'll straighten the leg, high by the wall a moment. And then 3-legged down dog. Remember the hands frame the foot. Front left leg goes up to the sky behind you. Inhale, breath. Then left knee, left elbow shift forward, touch it, box. Into 3-leg down dog, take it up. Good, left knee, right elbow, cross it. 3-leg down dog, take it up. And then runner's lunge, step it through. Forward fold, step it top. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, fold to bring it down. Good, inhale, rise, flat back, arms reach up to the sky. Forward fold, take it back to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. And crow pose or vinyasa, if you'd like to take it, your choice, your challenge. And if you got it, maybe that left knee hover just in between the elbows. Hold the crow pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, hop back. Simple stuff. If you want water, now is your time. We're coming back shortly. Everything is the same. You have the opportunity for a bird of paradise. It's coming. You're welcome, Sandy. Hi. Welcome back. Hope the baby's great. And everyone else too. Hi. But just know it's coming. If you want it, all the arm balances there. If you want it, we're starting in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, down dog, round 3. You got this. Everything the same, but try to again smooth it out a little bit more. When you're ready on the inhale breath, we shift forward to a high plank position, stack the shoulders over wrists. Your right foot will hover, point the toes, flex the leg, hold it 5, 4, and 3, and 2, bend the knee, kick the butt, squeeze it 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, side plank, heel drops to the right. You keep that right knee as it is 1. Right knee to chest is option 2. Right leg straightens, flex the foot is 3. Hold it for 5. Good, your choice for 4. And for 3. And 2, funky chair, ankle over knee. Drop the hand, lock it back. Sit nice and low. And if you're going flying pigeon, you have the opportunity to skip the stand in between and just do the flying pigeon. Do it whenever you want in the first or the second, you get to choose. But if we're not doing it, I'm not doing it. So we'll stand up on the leg, maybe hum onto left toes, or not. And then bend the knees, sit low. Wherever you are, we're in a funky chair for 5. And really go for that depth. Maybe the heel, hips can touch the heel. Hold it 4. And 3. And 2, slowly stand, right ankle over left. Spin around, left foot takes a big step back, arms forward. And then prayer twist to the right. Prayer twist to the right. Maybe the arms open. Maybe you bind with this right leg. If you don't know how to do that, good luck. I know your left arm would go under the leg from the pinky toe side edge, right hand around the back. It's really hard. And we're not here much longer for me to explain it, so sorry. Eventually, it's more about the shoulder mobility than anything, I think, and getting close to the leg. But look at that, we're over. So, slowly, it's star pose, open left, then face the front, twisted triangle, square the hips off, and then just go for that fold. Right hand to the shin, ankle 4. Left arm goes up to the sky, stack the shoulders. Good, hold it for 5. And 4. And for 3. And 2, left hand drops, fold inside the leg, so both hands inside. Start to bend that left knee. The left arm goes under the leg, right hand around the back. Once I've got the fingertips, I try to straighten the leg and fold. But again, that left hip moves back, right hip forward. Good, next part is 2 options. Everyone will step that right foot forward, try to keep the bind. And then you're folding with straight legs here, or the bird of paradise. You'll slowly lift the left leg, lift the chest, gaze forward. And stay there, or maybe even straighten that left leg if you've got it. We haven't really warmed that up, so sorry, for 5. 4. 3. And 2, it's deep squat. That foot comes down, you bend the knees, we sit nice and low. Maybe hop forward if you're towards the middle of your mat like I am. And again, the idea is a low lizard lunge. So my left hand's gonna plant right next to my foot. As I step the left foot back, right hand goes forward, and I just sink as low as I can to the floor for 5. Hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, lift the chest, right arm up, take it to your side plank. Side right foot can step back. If wild thing is your thing, that works as well. Any side plank variation. And for 5. 4. 3. And 2, try to keep this right hand lifted, lizard lunge. The right foot steps on the outside of the mat. Right hand stays forward. When you're ready to kick to pistol squat, left foot comes forward, grab the foot. Stay here, use the left hand, or maybe both hands join that foot. But I'm gonna use the hand and the foot, gain the momentum, bounce up and down. When you're ready, it is stork pose, bring it up. Straighten that left leg, hold it 5. Ooh, there's the cramp, 4. And 3. And 2, warrior 3, left leg flies back. Beautiful, everyone, 5. Any warrior 3 for 4. For 3. 2, and the toes land. It's warrior 2. Back heel spins down. You open, fight for that leg. This one's different. Reverse the triangle. Straighten the leg, high five the wall. And then standing half moon, bend the knee again. Reach in front of the foot. Use hand or not as you lift that left leg. And once the left foot lifts, you flex the heel and drive it back. Wherever you are, we're here for 5. And that right hand can be on the floor floating. I like to place mine on my right shin. I find it helps me balance more when I'm trying to talk through this. It's my newfound gift. We're here for 4. 3. And 2, warrior 2, bend the knee, land the back foot. Listen close. If you got that earlier, it's coming right now. Flip the pump palm, reverse the warrior first. And then everyone, wiggle hands inside the right leg. If you're going earlier pose, take it. If not, bend the elbows, go low. Squeeze your right into the right shoulder. And then as you straighten the arms, just try to lift that foot. So you're taking the arm balance, or you're squeezing my right knee to the outside of the tricep. Lift the foot, hold it 5. Wherever you are for 4. 3, 2, 3, leg down, dog, right leg up. Right knee, left elbow, side curl, or falling star. You get to pick. You're there for 5. Hold it for 4. For 3, 2, 3, leg down, dog, right leg up. To runner's lunge, need to know, step it through. And 10 hands, look forward, inhale. Hips back, straighten the legs. Exhale. Feel the right hip move back, left hip forward. Woo. Right to something. It's standing split, shift forward, plant hands. Do not panic, it's only for 5. Maybe the hands go around the ankle if you want your challenge. Hold it for 4. And 5 for the height. 3. And 2, stork pose, slowly. Left knee comes up. When it arrives, you stay or straighten that left leg. 5 for 5. We finish for 4. 3. And 2, mountain pose, heels, toes, touch. Hands hard. Gorgeous, inhale, arms up. And forward fold, take it to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through spine. Just a vinyasa. Plant the hands. Of course, if you want the arm balance, you can, but do not take the one-legged crow. There is not option for a crow pose. At the end of the next round, you will do something else. If you don't know what the something else is, you will learn. You really should know what it is. It's the same thing I always do. We should name it. It's extra credit. You know what it is. Last round. We got this. When you're ready on the inhale, brush it forward, high plank position. We start with that left foot hovered, point the toes, make the leg as strong as you can for 5, point for 4. For 3, 2, bend the knee, try to kick the butt, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, heel drops to the left, it's side plank. So again, my left knee is hovering as option 1, or the knee on the floor. Knee to the chest is option 2. Leg straightens, flex the foot is 3, hold it for 5, 4, 3, and 2, funky chair, ankle over knee, walk it back to the back leg. Bend the right knee, sit low. And again, if you're taking that flying pigeon, it is up to you. If you take it now, if you take it during the second one, I would take it now, but you choose. If you're not taking it, you're with me, we straighten the bottom leg, maybe rise onto the right toes. And then go for your depth. Bend the knee, hands go forward, hips go back. I want you to sit as low as you can, hold it 5. You can go lower, 4, 3, 2, slowly stand, ankle over ankle. Spin the arms, or if you want the bind. So again, my right hand would go under the leg. I like to take the back of the hand into my crotch, for lack of a better reason. Left arm goes around back. And why the back of the hand to the crotch is to rotate this right shoulder. So the right shoulder kind of needs to spin forward, or in a counterclockwise direction, for you to get a little bit more mobility to get the arm under the leg. If you want to have an in-depth discussion on this later, by all means. I did do a shoulder class that I talked a bit about, though, on my Patreon. If you're not on my Patreon, why not? We go through this all the time. When you're ready, it's star pose, open to the right, to the front, twisted triangle, we adjust and go straight to it. So that right hand goes to the sky, left hand to the shin, ankle, or foot. But again, primarily our spine is lifted and long, not falling down. 5, 4, 3, and 2, drop the hands inside the right leg. Bend this right knee, think warrior 1. Right arm's gonna go under the leg, arm to the sky. The left arm around the back, you try to find the fingertips. Once you got it, straighten the leg, try to pull that hip back. And again, if this is too much, that hamstring stretch is where you're at. Good, try to keep the bind, that left foot steps forward, hip width distance. Fold with 2 straight legs now, or go for the bird of paradise. You slowly lift the right heel. Gaze forward as we try to lift the right leg. You can stay bent, broken chicken wing, or straighten the leg, hold it for 5. Your choice for 4. For 3. And 2, deep squat, land the feet. Maybe just to the top of the mat. Sit nice and low. We're almost there. All right, low lizard lunge. Right hand plants about where the right foot is. I will step the right hand back, right foot back, left hand forward, and go low in this lizard lunge. Low to the floor. Can you kiss the floor? Touch it, sniff it, lick it. Don't let it get 5, 4, 3, and 2. To the side plank, you'll lift that left arm up to the sky. Left foot will join you. Step it back or take a wild thing if you prefer that. We're here for 5. For 4. For 3. 2. Lizard lunge. Big step back, left foot forward. Talking. Left hand reaches forward. It's a pistol squat. I kick the right foot forward, sit low. If you can't do pistol squats, I do apologize. I have not been doing them a lot lately, but I really wanted to today. So if you can't, didn't go with modified versions, but like we're already here. When you're ready, start close, bring it up. That right leg comes up. Stay straight in 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, warrior 3, send it back. 5. Good, press to the big toe side of that left foot. 4. 3. And 2, it's warrior 2, land the toes, back heel spins, open, fight for the leg. Reverse triangle, straight leg, high five, low wall. And standing half movement, bend the knee, reach forward, forward, forward. Use hand on a knot. Lift that right leg. And again, that left hand is on the floor is option 1. On the shin is option 2. Hovering is option 3. Your choice, we're here for 5. Can you lift your right leg higher for 4? Woo. For 3. And 2, warrior 2, bring it down. Front bone flips, reverse the warrior. Lizard lunge, hurdler arm balance, or that pressure hold. So if you're going hurdler, take it. If not, plant the hand shoulder distance. Bend the elbows to drop the chest. Squeeze your left knee to left shoulder, and then straighten the arms, try to kick the butt. So my left knee is trying to touch the left shoulder, trying to kick the butt with the left foot. Hold it. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, 3. Leg down dog. Take it up, inhale. Good. Lefty right elbow side crow or falling star. You get to choose. It's 4, 5. 4, 3, and 2, 3. Leg down dog, left leg up. To runner's lunge, exhale, step it through. Good, 10 fingers, look forward, inhale. Hips back, exhale. Good news, I love this song, which means our extra credit might go a little longer. This is what I mean, we're short on time, you're just fine. Standing splits, shift forward, plant hands, use hands or not, your choice. Standing splits, hold it for 5. 4, 3, and 2, stork pose, bring it up. Stay straighten that leg, hold it for 5, 4, and for 3, and 2, mountain pose, heels, toes touch, hands hard. Breathe, pause. Let's get her done. Inhale the arms up to sky. Forward fold, bend the knees, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Yeah, just drop the forearms right away. We'll just do 2 planks, 2 dolphins, so it's probably not gonna be longer. It'll be longer because I'm gonna hold them longer because I'm just gonna talk. Fun fact, this is Disclosure. If you didn't know who Disclosure was, whatever, I've seen them like 3 times, and I will say, well, they've been the same every time I've seen them, and I've seen them on a space of years, but
B, Disclosure's first album was the best album. It's they're only not their only good one. The other ones are alright, but like you cannot beat this album. This album is fucking fire. I don't know the name of it, but it's Disclosure, their first album. It's the one with Latch. Latch was the big song, of course, but like this song is fire. F for You is one of my favorite songs ever. It's so great. We'll start counting now. 10. For 9. For 8, don't you dare give up on me. 7, I know I was talking, but that's still fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it in, dolphin down dog, hold it 10. For 9, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it back. We're playing this one. Will be different. We'll hold it extra long. If you like the challenge, point the right toes, hover them, and then just do some leg pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. Last 10 seconds. Anything but a break. Do not give up on me. You're almost there. 10. Oh, cramps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't give up. 4, 3, 2. You done. Drop the knees. Have a seat. Child's pose. Grab water. All the things. Well done. Simple stuff, really. It wasn't simple at all. When you're ready, we've got to skip songs. So this song or this playlist is a little bit longer. Let's see. We're gonna skip Body Funk and Instruction. Go straight to Red. I'm hit Red in 3, 2, 1. Half pigeon. Cool. So as it's going, find your way to half pigeon. Bringing towards the right wrist. Ankle towards the left. You can also do the left side first if you'd like to. Half pigeon. It's time. So I do have to talk about the inspo for this class. Well, one, it was because I posted on my Instagram and asked for requests, and only one person requested. Sandy, thank you for requesting your Bird of Paradise. I threw it in there. I wanted to do a Bird of Paradise. Every time I do the Bird of Paradise, I teach relatively the same class. And it also often involves dragon and extended side angle with the bind, which I did throw in, but not the dragon. I wanted to take a different approach to it, which my thinking. Also, a lot of leg strength in an untraditional way. So this guy I follow on Instagram for handstands released all these leg exercises. So we did some of them gearing up for handstands, because with handstands, a lot of times people just kind of forget about the legs. We think that we're magically standing on our hands and balancing, and it's all good, but like, the stronger that you can make the legs, the stronger you can control the body, and the more effective and easier control you'll have in a handstand. So although it may look like we just throw our legs up and they magically balance, like the legs are engaged. If you look at Cirque du Soleil, who's the guy I follow is from Cirque du Soleil, but if you look at them, especially people that do one-handed handstands, which is this guy, just look, their legs are like every muscle of their leg is engaged. And I know for me, when I do handstands, I'm not there. Because I can do a handstand without like super engaging, but also I can't do like circus tricks and like one-handed handstands because I don't do that level of engagement that it should be there. Not to say I couldn't do it, I just typically don't. Food for thought. So leg strength is extremely important. Also that side plank that we did, go ahead and switch sides. Actually, if you want the variation, do a variation first. But that side plank thing that we did at the beginning was given to me by one of my friends. It's a PT. His advice was to do it on a chair and hold this plank or the forearm plank. You put the top leg on the chair and the bottom leg hangs. And what that does is, again, it works the inside of the thigh muscles. I reached out to him. Go ahead and switch sides. I reached out to him because he posted the Kozak squat onto his Instagram. He does a lot of PT moves. And when I do the Kozak squat, sometimes I get like a line or weird thing on the inside of my knee. It just doesn't make my knees feel great. Kozak squat is a skater's lunge, or basically a crouching monkey, which is I'm not a big fan of crouch and monkey for that reason for my knees, and he said that was what I needed to build. So that was my variation of it, doing end of plank, because I wasn't going to have you guys like pull out chairs, because while we could do that, I really want to do that. But yeah, that was my reasoning with class today. I don't know why I would give you that whole spin down, run down. Normally I've never done that, but you know, it's not just thrown together. There's thought behind it most of the time. Sorry, I think I was gonna say find the variation, but I think we might be a little bit longer on this. Like, but find the variation if you want it. Yeah, go and find it. Also, while we do these last few moments, I do want to take time to thank you guys for coming to my live streams. If you're not taking this live, like I'm not offended, signed up, kind of. But if you're taking this live, I do get a little number that tells me how many people are coming to class, and like it dropped off for a little bit. But I'd say in the past like 2 months, the numbers kind of just started to pick back up, and it makes me happy. I'm just so happy that people are doing this with me, because it is teaching online sucks. I'll tell you that. It's not my thing. I don't like it that much. Come to seated position, sit to the side, sink the leg forward. Because I'm literally just in this house, this giant room by myself, talking to myself. Like I'm talking to you guys, but like, you get it. If you've ever filmed an Instagram story, you get the feeling. It's like you're talking to a camera, which is, yes, broadcasting the world, but in reality, you're really talking to yourself. So are my jokes landing? Maybe. Are my hilarious? Probably. But it's just like, I don't know if I told you, windshield wiper likes to do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of online, but it makes me feel much better that you guys are actually doing this with me. And I think that lately, especially for me, I've been very unmotivated and kind of dropped off a lot of things. So I'm glad that you guys are here with me, maybe picking back up or just joining me for the first time. Thank you. Straighten the legs forward. We'll do a seated forward fold. So we go around on the sit bones, feet in between the two. When you're ready, arms go up to the sky and inhale breath. And then exhale, fold to bring it down. Of course, you might bend the knees here or keep them straight. I think it was the class I'm posting tomorrow that I talked about straight legs, but I'd rather have you bend knees, long spine, sitting tall, than straight legs, hunched spine, and reaching for the feet. This, if you're looking at me, does not do much for your hamstrings. In my opinion, like yes, you'll get the stretch, but this is much more effective at stretching the part or the targeted part of the hamstring that we're going for. Whereas this can pull in the low back or really anywhere that's pulling. Whereas this is going to hamstring. Eventually, this is straight legs. Eventually, your face and torso on the legs. If you do find chest to thigh contact, then your goal is to just move the body up, trying to take the top of the head to your toes. It is possible. I've seen someone do it, touch their toe to the top of the head, but it also depends on how short your legs are and how long your torso is. But it can be done. And I actually know the person personally who did it, Nikki Silverman. She's awesome. I think it was Nikki. You might have known. It was Devin Kelly, which is also, he's awesome, cool. I don't actually know him. I've met him. I've talked with him on the phone once. Did a training. Inhale, rise. I need to stop rambling. Find your way into the back, so bridge pose. Then the knees roll all the way down. Feet can come next to the hips. I like to touch my middle finger to the heel of the foot. I think that's the perfect distance. Some people have told me that it's too short, so maybe a little bit further away if you need a little bit more space. But we'll do 3 back bends, so this doesn't have to be the first one. Bridge pose, sharps to the heels, lift the hips to the sky. Now we haven't really done back bends today, and I always do them at the end of class, which if your back is ever tired at the end of the class, you totally do not have to do back bends. Bridge pose is great to stay and kind of passive, but also supported bridge with your hands works as well, in which you lift the hand or you lift the hips up and then try to slide your palms underneath the low back. Also depends on how long your forearms are, but then using that on the low back to kind of rest as opposed to a block would be, wherever you want just release. So again, just because back bends are cute in a class does not mean you have to do them. Just because anything's taught in class, you don't have to do it. But especially back bends at the end, like I know I'm one that my back doesn't always feel the best at the end because I don't pace myself. So like if you're there, like I get it.
Second set, charge the heels, lift the hips. Squeeze the butt a little bit more stronger on this. Pretend that was perfect grammar. And then stay here if you want to go for wheel. We can set the hands near the shoulders. Lift the top of the head for that pit stop if you need it. Or just straighten the legs up and go for your wheel. And then with wheel, I do like to kind of rock back and forth here, turn it into something a little bit more movement-based and dynamic, as opposed to just like screaming the F word in your head the whole time. We're here for 5. Hold it for 4. For 3. 2, to the chest, up to the shoulders, roll down the spine. Good. I know we said 3. So yeah, we'll hit that third one. Last one, charge the heels. Set the deeps of the hands. Doesn't have to be the deepest one you've got, but a little bit longer. But again, same things I said before. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the glutes, try to engage the back of the legs more than anything here. We're here for 5, which is hard to do because everything is so engaged, especially the back of the legs. 4. And for 3. For 2. Chin to chest, bump to the shoulders, roll all the way down the spine, pause. When you're on your knees, come to the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, a gentle squeeze. Light sway side to side, forward, back. And then take this happy baby, reach in between the knees, grab the ankles, big toes, sides of the feet. We are not going to take a seated early supine twist. We've twisted so much today, but if you do want that supine, now is your time to take it. But this is where we end. So happy baby, plow pose, shoulder stand, my typical ending of, I think, almost every class that I've taught in quarantine. Although it's not quarantine, it's still quarantine for me. Anything you need to finish class. Shavasana when you're ready. Of course, I will guide you out of Shavasana if you're with me live or watching this at a later time. I'll still guide you out. As you're ready, find it. If you're comfortable where you are, I invite you to stay. Enjoy the time, enjoy your space. And if you are ready to move on, invite some movement back to the body. Fingertip toe or somewhere else entirely. Allow that movement to grow, increase, shift, develop, adapt. Anything that you need to do to come to a comfortable seated position. This works just the same. And take the time to get there. There's no rush at all.
Once you find that seated position, any seated position works the same as long as you're comfortable. You might wiggle around in the sit bones even between the two. Hands come heart center. Go along to the back of the spine, back of the neck. And chin can slightly bow. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. You pause. Once again, my name is Bobby. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'll be here in my house just like every other day these days. And that being said, once again, my name is Bobby. I just said that, but it's Bobby again if you didn't know. Namaste. Thanks all. If you're on my Patreon tomorrow, class is coming. It's called The Push 2. So we did the push. It was hard. And this class, I will say, is like the sweatiest I've been on that mat in like a while. So good luck.